Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the best settings for gaming on POCO M8. Okay, first let's open up our settings, scroll down and find display and brightness. Scroll down again and find refresh rate. Remember that you always should use the highest refresh rate possible when it comes to the gaming, so let's select the custom just for now. Now click on the refresh rate and let's select 120 Hz for the smoothest animation. But you need to remember that, for example, not each game supports 120 FPS frame rate, so it depends on the game, but it's always good to have the highest value when we are playing some games. So that's the first thing that we can select. Now we can go back and we can launch the Game Center. Now let's go into the tools, and before we start playing, it's always good to click on clear memory. We can also add the shortcut into our home screen if you click on add. Okay, we have cleared the memory for the best performance, and same thing with clearing the storage. Of course, we can also add a shortcut into our home screen. Okay, as you can see, we have cleared 5 GB of the trash, so that is a lot. Before we start playing, it's also good to launch the recent apps, and if you have a lot of apps open in the background, simply manually close them up, because they're only taking your storage space away and the RAM, and that might be the problem why your game isn't running fast, so that's good to do. We can also click on the security. If you'll have possibility to click the optimize button, you can do it. And down below, as we scroll down, we have common features and we have the game turbo mode. When it doesn't appear right in here, you can click on that icon to edit, and you'll be able to find it on that list. Let's click on the game turbo. Let me rotate the phone. Okay, in here, if you have some games, you can add them. To do it, click the plus button and you'll be able to find your game on that list, and simply select it just like that and it will appear. As you can see, I have downloaded the Asphalt Legends. As we scroll down, we have the GPU settings. Actually, click on that, and in here we can adjust some things. Currently it's on the default mode, and here you can see a chart how it's going to look like. So on the default mode, let me maybe only boost the brightness a little so you'll be able to see everything clear. We have this triangle, it shows us what values we have. So on the default mode, we have highest frame rate and almost the best picture quality. The performance is somewhere in the middle. We also have safe power mode, we have the balanced, we have the high quality, or if you click on the custom, you can manually adjust everything. So always make sure that the frame rate is set on the maximum, and down below we can also optimize the graphics. If we are interested, we can set the anti-aliasing, anisotropic filtering, and the textural filtering quality for the speed or for the quality, for example, or in the middle for the balanced. It's up to you. For now, let's stick to the default. As you can see, the performance is pretty good. Same thing with the picture quality, and we have the highest frame rate possible. Next to it, we have the additional settings. We can adjust the touch response and sensitivity to continuous something. I don't know why, but I cannot read it currently because it's cut. But the GPU settings are more important than additional settings, of course. Now we can launch our game. Let me only do it like that. We can start playing, and also in the game itself we can change some things, so let's do it. First we need to wait until the game launches. Okay, let's open up the settings on the top right corner, go into game settings and the graphics. Make sure that the frame rate in the game itself is set on the maximum, and down below we have the advanced settings. For best performance, we should keep everything on the lowest values, just like that. Also, not each game allows you to change its graphic settings, but for example in games such as PUBG, Asphalt Legends, I don't know, Call of Duty Mobile, you'll have that possibility. If you want to have the best graphics, simply max out those settings, or if you want to find a balanced mode, you can select some values on the middle, so you can max out some settings, you can keep some settings on the low. It is up to you. I'm sure that you'll be able to find the perfect preset, but always make sure that the frame rate is set on the maximum. In certain games you also have to restart it to apply the changes. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.